Letter to the tribunal dated 9th February 2026 and document titled Status Report generated at 15:14 hours on Thursday, 25th April 2025, admitted in evidence and marked as exhibits B and D2 respectively. So, Ibrahim, we have admitted the letter you wrote to the tribunal, and there's another document status report which you submitted. Okay. We have admitted in the evidence. Can we hear again from where is Mr. Wale?
Mr. Wale is on.
Yes, I'm here. Good morning, sir.
Yes, do you have any further thing to say?
No, I don't.
Okay. So that's the end of your case?
Come again, sir?
That should be the end, or you have any further thing? You say you don't have any further thing to say. That's the end of your case.
Oh, may I ask what that means, sir?
It means you have said all that you want to say.
Yes. I mean, if I'm permitted to buttress what was you already stated, the contract was a consultancy job, and I think if I remember, the contract price was even below 10,000. It was basically for us to help them address risk associated with the installation of their equipment. We are a Lagos state-based company. We did not set boots on ground for any reason in Bayelsa to perform this work. The work was done in partnership with our UK partners. So this is all we have to say as regards to us. What's Bayelsa State's government or representative found online is just us speaking to visibility in the market, what we can do, and I believe that must have been misread. Thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, would you get the last part of the statement speaking to there was a briefing?
If you want, do you apply for the request proceedings? Check for it.
I'm not driving that.
So, any examination? Well, what do we do? It's actually November, but what do we do? I think you file your written address. Ambulance. You file your written address. When you serve them, you give them time to respond to you. So we'll give you how many days?
I felt we will be afforded the opportunity to cross-examine them on some of the issues they have brought to bear.
Do you want to cross-examine?
The board representative of the company.
You cross-examine a party. You're not a witness.
They don't have witness.
You don't have a witness. You want to cross-examine a party?
I felt like their dual capacity
They have become
as both witnesses and parties.
This matter is they have become witnesses. Because it's the.
Well, let's do it.
It's
If
the
you have
evidence.
questions, we'll ask.
No, you should, but they become witnesses. So the evidence is not.
My lord, and that means we have to swear them.
Yes, they should be cross-examined, but they are appearing as witness too. So
Yes.
they should be questioned.
So, I don't know, if then documents.
No, the document has been tendered, so they should be questioned. This matter is not fair.
They have given evidence in one way or the other. If you have a question for him, it's fine. We treat that as concern.
Yes, yeah, he should put on his video. I mean, but it's not appearing before. No, they say it's normal.
I didn't record the reason.
No, sir.
Nobody else. Yes, this is a matter we see. If you have a question, ask him. Ibrahim. Ibrahim.
Sir.
The appellant lawyer wants to ask you some questions.
Okay. Yes, go ahead.
It should be put on, because it's a total. No, I'm sorry, madam. That's another question. If any friend wants to cross-examine, and they also think that topic was admitted. About the requirement of even after evidence of court is.
So exactly.
Yeah,
That's what we are sharing.
That's what we are sharing.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You know we are sharing. Okay, sir.
It's quite novel anyway.
It's not fair. There's.
Jonathan. Minister was. No. Wale or Ibrahim. Wale. I mean, Ibrahim.
Mr. Ibrahim, you have to stand up. You are about to be administered on vote. Can you hear me, please?
Yeah, sorry, can I
Okay.
can I come in and then respond to your cross-examination, if that's what it is?
Wale, please, you have to put on your video if you want to appear before us.
I am currently in a hospital. I'm just waiting for my appointment for medical tests. Why I want to do this is because as at the time
Who is speaking this? Who is speaking?
Wale Olagundoye.
Well, we can't see you. Unless we see you, then you cannot speak any further. Let's see you. Why are you refusing to put on your video?
Yeah, I was explaining that I'm waiting for a medical test.
Yes,
So that's why I did not put in my video.
You are not before the tribunal. So let's hear from Ibrahim.
Okay. So why is trying to respond? As at that period, so I was not a staff of the company. So that's why he is responding.
Okay, but.
You refer to documents and we have already admitted in
Evidence.
Now, unless you are oath, he
Cross-examination
needs to cross-examine you. So we want to administer oaths.
to you. No, it mustn't be a stamp. There are records. And it mustn't be a stamp. There are records, whoever comes in the exogram. So you know,
Wasiu, please proceed. That's fine. It's okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll administer
I'll have
oaths.
to stand up, right?
Yes. Administer oaths and then the questions from the council.
Mr. Ibrahim, you can hear me. Please
Sir.
confirm.
Yes, I can hear you.
Please move back a bit so I can see your face.
Eh?
Move back a bit so I can, okay. Yeah. So you're about to be administered on oath. Do you prefer the iron, the Holy Bible, the Quran, or words of affirmation?
Korean.
Okay.
Does he
Now,
does
we're going to lift up.
he have a copy there?
Do you have a copy of the Quran there?
I don't have a copy of the Quran.
Yeah.
I'm in the office, so
To lift up your right hand and say this word after me. I, your full name, please.
I should lift my, okay, like this.
Right hand, yes, like this.
Right. Okay, this is my right hand.
I, your full name, please.
I, Ibrahim Wasiu,
Do hereby swear
do hereby swear
that the Almighty Allah,
that Almighty Allah,
by the Almighty Allah,
okay, swear by the Almighty Allah,
that the evidence I shall give,
the evidence I shall give,
that's the evidence I shall give,
that the evidence I shall give
shall be the truth,
shall be the truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me.
So help me, God. Okay. Can I sit down now?
You can sit down, please.
Yes.
Okay.
I can proceed. Go ahead. Ask so that he will hear you.
Yes, witness. Yes, witness.
Ask the question.
It is a business of your company to provide risk assessment services for E&P. That's true.
What's T&P?
Your company, E&P
Is first A&P.
is what? First, exactly, first E&P. Your company provided risk assessment services for first E&P. That's true.
Yes.
Now, these services were provided between 2018 and 2020. That's also true.
Yes.
The said services that were provided by this company was provided between 2018 and 2020. That's true.
He said yes.
Okay. Now, at the time when the said services were provided, you were not with Brickstreet. That's true.
I can't hear you.
At the time, 2018 to 2020, when the risk assessment services were provided for first E&P,
Did you say 2018? Did you say 2018 or 2020? What?
Not 2020, 2018 to 20.
No.
Okay.
So I don't, okay, the thing is, I don't know how long it was provided, but there was a mail when the start of the conversation. I think it started in 2018, but I don't know how long. I don't know how long it was provided. Maybe I can't hear you very well, sir. I can't hear you.
Content between those periods, between 2018 and
2020, were you a staff?
Are you a staff of the responsibility?
I was not a staff
That's
during that period, but the tenure of the contract, I can't say specifically.
Okay, it's also true that your role with the respondent is limited to office duties. You don't go on site. That's true.
Yes, my role as a financial controller.
Yes, it is also true that because you were not in the employment of the respondent at the material time, and your role is also limited to office duties, you are not aware that the said services were provided in Ayala and Madu field. You don't know because you were not on field and you were not in the employment at the time. That's true. You were not in the employment of the respondent at the time. At the
I was not in the employment, but there are evidence in terms of conversation, mail conversation between 40 and P and Briggs Trade, which has been which serve as documentation for us to present.
Witness,
so because it's not yes, I wasn't a staff, but office is a continuation. So for the reason, the fact that I wasn't a staff then, as the financial controller, all made trade during the periods in which the contract exists. So witness, I have it.
Witness, please, when I ask you questions, you answer, then you can provide explanation after you have answered.
So I think you answered your question.
Okay.
Yes.
As the tribunal pleases. Now,
okay.
The contract between the respondent and First E&P is not before this honorable tribunal. It's true.
The what?
The contract between the respondent, Briggs Trade, and First E&P is not before this tribunal. That's true.
Is what before this tribunal?
Witness, I'm asking.
Yes.
The contract between the respondent, Briggs Trade, and First E&P is not before this tribunal. That is true.
The contract. I don't understand your question. I don't understand it. I don't understand that particular. You said the contract between First E&P and Briggs Trade Offshore.
Contract document to provide risk assessment is not before this tribunal. That's the question. It's a very straightforward question.
So there are, yes, the contract, but there are mails which that were used to communicate.
Ibrahim, where is that contract?
That contract.
Say yes.
He said yes.
So
I don't know if yes, if there was a documentation, but the mail which has to do with communication is what serves as the documentation. There were email trails. So if by now you now request for the document, yes, can source for it.
Okay. Now,
Counsel, is that contract relevant to you?
it is, my lord.
Did you tender it?
No, it's not a document that's within our possession. It's a document that
Did you ask them to
the rest of us, we did that in our demand notices. Prior to even
Did you ask them before this tribunal? Did you give notice that this document you wanted should be produced? You didn't.
Not before this tribunal, but prior to even
before this tribunal. So the document is not before the tribunal. I'm asking. Did you ask them to produce? Did you or subpoena ask for to subpoena anybody to tender it? It is relevant to you.
Mr. Chairman, sir, we'll still do that, sir.
Now the document is not here. They have not tendered it.
Yes, we'll still do that.
I think it's relevant. If it's relevant to you, what did you do?
It's relevant to us, and we're getting
It's before the tribunal.
we're getting there. We're going to make the necessary applications.
Right.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Now, witness, it is true you know what the time. It is true you know what the timesheet is.
You said what? I don't
said-
know. I don't know. I don't know as at that period.
No.
Did you hear
He's
this?
asking you, do you know what timesheet is?
Yes, I know what time sheet is.
Uh-huh.
Why you do not hear well, please ask me.
If you don't hear the question,
Okay,
please.
so it's because, yes, there is, okay.
Say he knows what
I
time
work
sheet.
with timesheet, yes.
Yes, the timesheets that are relevant to this matter.
I got it. Stop using bedroom voice so that he will hear you.
I'm even tilting towards the mic so that he can even hear me. That's the reason why I'm even better.
Okay, okay. I think I can hear you clearly.
I beg for that.
Patterns.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, witness, my question now is, the relevant timesheets as it regards the contract between the respondent, Rich Rate, and First E&P between 2018 and 2020 were never provided to the Bayelsa State Board of Internal Revenue. That's true.
I don't understand, please.
Ibrahim,
Yes,
he's asking you. He asked
okay.
you what time sheet is. You say yes. Now the next question
Yes,
is
I know what a timesheet is.
yes.
Yes.
He's asking you, did you produce the time sheets to Bayelsa State government? I mean,
No.
revenue.
No.
No, yes.
Yes, and it is also true that the timesheets did not form part of the bulk documents we filed in this tribunal and sent copies to us. That's true.
Repeat, please.
It's the timesheet is not part of the documents in your letter addressed to the tribunal and for which we have a copy. That's true.
Yes, yes, it's the same. So it wasn't provided. The timesheet was not provided.
And it's not before this honorable court also. This honorable
Yes.
tribunal.
Yes.
Now, it is true that in executing your mandate with First E&P, the respondent deployed experts in favor of First E&P. That's true.
Responded deployed expert. So all I know was it's a consultancy. So the question you're asking should be direct, please. So this particular question looks ambiguous. So
Ibrahim,
sir,
the question is, been implementing that contract within First E&P
yes.
respect.
Mm-hmm.
Whom did you deploy? Did you use?
That they do deploy experts.
Who did you use?
We didn't deploy. It was a foreign expert, which consults the
You engaged
which
a
did
foreign
the
expert.
consultancy, which did the consultancy work. Nobody was deployed to the site.
Okay. I think the way you frame your questions, I framed them in the way you understand.
Yeah, Mr. Manta, I would seek to call for is with D2, which is here on channel.
Is it uploaded?
It's
No, is it uploaded? Because you are examining him, he has to look at it. He has to look at it.
Maybe I'll try to pick on. Maybe exactly. Yeah, I think to be actual. Yeah, sure, but we only to.
You also have uploaded. It's true that you will look at it on this.
Let me will ask him if documents.
Well, ask him if he has his document. No, not you. Ask him if he has a document. It's also have been uploaded.
No, witness.
That I can hear you.
Yes, as part of your letter, you attached some documents. Do you have this one that's titled status report before you? That we do. That's dated on the 24th day of March 2025. You do have it. It's your document and you send copies.
I'm trying to. Dated what?
It's dated
You mean-
the 24th day of March. It's part of your letter which is forwarded to the tribunal and for which we received a copy.
What is the title on the document?
The status report. Status report.
So we'll let him hear
Status
that.
report.
Yes.
You don't have it?
Please show the document because what we sent was we sent a letter and all the mails attached. So can you show me? Let me see if that is the same document I have with you. Sorry. March what? March 2020 what?
March, just show it, March 20.
Check through your document. Is there anyone on March 2024?
2024.
Yes.
2025, March 4th.
Okay,
Okay.
March 4, 2024.
2025.
No.
2025.
Where status report was Thursday, 25th April 2025.
It's not much.
25th
Okay, what
April.
is the content of the letter?
Okay, here, let me refer you specifically to. Okay.
Was it a response or what? Because
Yes,
I don't know.
it's one of your correspondence.
Yes,
was
can
that-
you read the
Which was
content?
addressed to Emmanuel, Edwin, sorry, on the 2nd day of October 2026. No, 2nd day, so 10th day of February 2026.
Eh?
On the
10th?
10th of February, I'm referring to one of your correspondents on the 10th day of February 2026.
Okay, what is the content?
Yes. Okay. Mr. Chairman, can we proceed? Thank you, sir. Now, the said correspondence, which is addressed to Edwin, in the said correspondence, first E&P is clearly.
I got it.
Yes.
For the interest of fairness and all that, we need to upload these documents.
Yes.
So that if you are presenting the witness on it, you can put them on the screen.
We'll be seeing it about this.
I would have not. Yeah.
So let's take a look at this.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, sir.
Except you want to end it up.
No, we're not ending it. We're not going to Chairman, sir. But we're thinking since we're still in town, if it's convenient with the respondent.
You know,
Well, they have matters. So they were looking at less months.
this is stepped up for the week.
So let's look at it.
And will you be guided by the traffic?
And that's in the- I would have to go there, because you think that to consider the issue is different. So I think from the 10 gets in. Look at this one from President Menon.
Let's add to that.
Ibrahim,
Sir,
okay, we will adjourn this case for that to May for continuation of examination. So that all these documents they are referring, they are asking you questions, and we will upload them on the screen. So that you look at them.
okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Hello. I will give you 18th of May. 18th of May.
Not fine by you.
18th of May. Let me check the. Monday. So can it be extended further?
No, no.
Now 18th of May. Maybe Wednesday or Thursday, 20 or 21, because the Monday is always is busy. So you can do 18. No,
We just
20,
It's-
which is Wednesday.
Wednesday, okay, we'll give you 18, 20.
okay, zero to. Passes and.
20.
So what are the? Okay, I'm waiting for the document.
Yes. Yes.
You can started for example, so you accomplish. Yes. You know. That's- All the exhibits already tendered in this case have to be uploaded for use of reference during examination. By consent of both parties, this is adjourned.
Where can I find it, sir?
For the date of examination.
Tribunal.
Ibrahim,
Sir, where can I find the request documents, sir?
they will upload them. You will see them on the next date.
You see them on the screen.
I don't understand, sir.
On the 19th, on the 20th, when you come, they will upload them. They will upload them so that if they ask you question, you see the documents.
Great time.
Okay.
Yes. 20th of May.
Okay.
Somebody can render pro bono.
So can,
services.
sir,
I'm sorry, sir.
sir, can you hear me, sir?
Why?
Because, I'm sorry, sir, I'm sorry I interjected. By the legal profession, by the rules and ethics of the legal profession, when you render, especially with this remuneration order now, there are criteria that you meet before you are entitled to pro bono services. If not, lawyers will be doing what they want.
If I right from the beginning, I asked them, you don't want to render.
Exactly. So they are not qualified. They are not qualified. They are not indigent, sir.
They didn't even find
And if I said, okay, go to the portal and fill because there are forms there. They reply to the notice of appeal, and fill those forms. So go to the portal and fill those forms.
It's their choice. If you are given an opportunity to be heard and you decide not to be heard, you cannot, at the end of the day, rely on lack of fair hearing. So
That's why we try to be fair so that.
I'm not trying to do as best.
So in this case. We call it that.
That's the next one. No, that's called.
The next one, yeah. I know you don't find the residence in the. What is? Okay.
Number 2 on the court list with appeal number CAT/SSS/013/2025 by Essex State Board of Internal Revenue versus the Initiative PLC.
Utmost respect, Mr. Chairman of the members. My name is I.M. Ben Ben. I appear with A.P. Agari. A humble appearance is for the appellant. Appellant is represented by Mr. Or a doctor.
Members, I am Sylvester Adaka. I appear with N is a we Abbas. Our humble appearance is for the respondents.
Like Dr. Kumukuru Ransom Charabi. He's a technical advisor on tax to the appellant.
Not for this one.
Yes,
Yes, our ruling. On the 16th March 2026, when this case came up for hearing, the applicant sought through its business in progress on parody. We tendered a letter dated 12th March 2018 from the Joint Task Board to Fisayo Okoyemi, the manager, People Services, Tax Regulatory and People Services. The letter was titled Ocean Deep Drilling ESV Nigeria Limited, clarification on relevant tax authority, RTA, for remittance of pay. It's obvious from the first paragraph that it was in response of an earlier letter of the 22nd February 2018 from the addressee, the Joint Task Board. It is also apparent from the second paragraph of the letter that the clarification was sought in respect of who is the appropriate tax authority for the process of remitting the payee on behalf of the employees of ODEML. At paragraph 12 of the appellant's additional witness statement on both stated and filed on the 3rd November 2025. The appellant attached two documents, a copy of the letter objected to and a map in respect of the area of coverage by the appellant. The respondent's objection to the admissibility of the letter is premised on the fact that it was not addressed to the appellant and that it is not relevant to this case. The respondent also stated this opposition at paragraph 19 of the respondent's additional witness statement of Olaide Christiana Odejobi, dated and filed on the 28th November 2024. One of the issues in contention in this appeal is whether the respondent deploys his staff on the Bonga Field area and whether the Bonga Field is within the tax jurisdiction of the appellant for the purpose of remitting payee of the respondent's staff. Though the letter was not addressed to the appellant, the facts of the letter relate to the Bonga Field area, and the appellant is at liberty to present evidence which will support his case before this tribunal. This tribunal takes the facts contained in the letter are relevant to the determination of this appeal. By order 1705 of the Tax Appeal Tribunal Procedure of 2021, the tribunal shall admit all relevant evidence, oral or documentary, and used by applicants or the respondent or any person appearing on their behalf. In view of the foregoing, the objection of the respondent to the admissibility of the document fails and is overruled. The letter dated 12th March 2018, and marks as is the one. What was the last but the same document and the books. No, we can admit the map. So that's what was the letter.
So it means not evidence.
Maybe affected. Being the process of showing that it was felt and
You make sure it was not. Okay, it was yet to be marked. Yes. I think the tender is yes. Yes. Okay. He objected to D2, then withdrew the objection. And then to object. Well, let's start. Rebecca is marked up the exhibits. So the letter is submitted evidence and marked as exhibit BIROS. And the map submitted as exhibit BIROS to respectively.
You are hereby reminded that you are still on hold.
So they've already tendered these documents. It's just for
The identified benefit
identify them just to.
with this. The witness identified the documents. That we take it that of all the documents, the tenders, you objected only to.
Just one finally.
Wow.
One finally,
They
yes.
withdrew the map.
So
It's one.
let's mark the remaining ones.
At the second one.
How many were there? This other documents identify the state of marketing benefits, however, different indebtedness amounts. As is this EIRS 3, EIRS 4, EIRS 5, EIRS 6, EIRS 7, and EIRS 8, dated 18th March 2022, 25th March 2022, 21st April 2022, 11th November 2022, 18th January 2023, and 15th of December 2022, respectively. Yeah, let's go.
So John, that will be all for the weekends.
Yeah, that's correct.
This is actually on can start.
Okay. We'll give you 30 minutes for morning, sir. We'll give you 30 minutes to clear up our review. Or if that block is correct, 33 minutes. We will talk by 12.
Thank you. It is correct to say that the school ground we are paying for right now is that the respondent and the deputy to pay. Yeah, that is so your sole ground coming from the respondent allegedly failed to pay its payee taxes of the staff. Those principal people represent by outside. It's correct. Yes.
Actually correct. In addition to failing to pay, they also fail to file the returns as required in section 54.
Well, to
File the returns.
yeah.
As provided for in section 54. Personal income tax amendment act 2003.
Since we talk about the HCA,
The NTA will be used for ongoing matters. But since this matter was filed without return,
So it's also correct that all your demands are based. That's failure. All the demands you have done that.
on fact that we have failed to pay the respondents failed to pay these taxes.
You understand the question?
Yes, I do. Partly correct. As I said earlier, the failure to pay for and to file the returns. The answer still not of its Yeah. Yeah, so it's also correct to say that the payee tax is actually an individual tax. It's not paid by the company. It's supposed to be paid by the individual employees, even though it's remitted from their salary. Partly correct.
Yeah.
However, sections 74, 76, 81, and 82 of the town. This is the obligation. 74, 76, 81, and 82 of the town. 2011, sorry.
Yeah.
This is the obligation to deduct and pay.
This is
The obligation to deduct and pay payee. On the employer.
No.
Now, you'll agree with me that under that Personal Income Tax Act, the place of residence of the individual is very important in calculating where the tax will be paid. Partly correct. However, it is the place of residence on a relevant day. Without period. As determined or defined under the first schedule. By the first schedule of Peter 2011.
no.
BRS. It is correct to say that this letter is attached.
What is that?
BRS what? Just BRS.
BIRS 3. Yeah.
This letter was attached.
This letter and its attached list. There's a list attached to the letter. The foundation of your tax assessment and demand. That is correct.
Shit. This letter was from the
Yes.
I think we're talking about. I think we're talking about
The document, they tender.
Yeah, related.
I'm asking questions on it. The other processes. They tendered it. I'm going to come to us.
Yeah, say that's correct.
So by that letter, the list attached are the staff of initiates who claim their taxes were not remitted. There are 11 names on that list. There are the tax, the staff who claim a tax of initiates whose taxes were not remitted. That's correct. No, dated in March 16 March 2022. No. That letter was signed by one Kotewe Jacob.
Signed by who?
One Kotewe Jacob. OKOTOWEI. And Jacob as in biblical Jacob. JAKOB. I mean COB.
Jacob.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I can say this.
I'll show you.
We still identify it.
Yes.
That company, Alizebe International Business Limited, were they hired by you? They were hired by you to do that assessment. Alizebe International Business Limited
Was hired by who?
by Mr. Umukoro to do that assessment.
Bayelsa State.
Ukuru or KRS?
The question is coming forward. I'm asking you if they were hired by him.
But hired by
If
you.
they were not hired by him, he can say so.
So you are personalizing it.
Not yet, sir.
You want to put our records for it.
Spell that on the web.
So that if you are saying was hired by you.
By you, Mr. Oko.
Yes, sir. So
I have to make it clear.
So that if they're not hired by him, we should say so.
That is not correct.
you hired by him to do what?
To conduct the assessment.
So witness say that is not correct. However, Mr. Kalisbe
Mr. Who?
Kalisbe,
Let's spell it.
Kalizezebe,
Yeah.
were engaged by the board
Yeah.
as a tax monitoring assistant,
Which board?
the Board of Internal Revenue Bayelsa State. That's what, tax audit monitoring assistant.
That's
Audit monitoring assistant. Yeah, for the purpose of identifying taxable persons. Or organizations. Not yet within the board's tax nets.
Is it within your knowledge how this assessment was conducted? Or is it Mr. Jacob Okotowi who knows how he conducted it? If you know how it was conducted, Mr. Jacob.
The assessment was conducted by the board. The role of the agent what's the role of the agent was to furnish the board with names and other destinations were available to the board.
It's, I like up to the title. Let me be more specific in that question. Do you know how these names were gathered as staff of Initiate Skills?
how there are a lot of people who are working in that facility. So how will this news gather? The name in speed, what are in speeds? BIRS3. BIRS3.
As staff of leadership.
As staff of leadership, yes.
How do we assemble, gather?
How do we got to
How
go
they
that
got
they
to
will
that
start?
conclusion
How they got to this conclusion that they start?
on issues. That is what he should ask. Listen.
We will not know. We will say it's a bit one.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
The board was informed. That let's ask Alice then. Gleaned the persons on board reports.
This one,
Gleaned the persons on board reports. From its own insider sources. With Shell, who is the operator, with Shell, Nigeria Exploration, SNEPCO,
which,
Nigeria Exploration.
Yeah.
Which is the operator of the Bonga facility.
you got the information from Shell.
Yeah, that was this is from insider sources. This is what you were informed by Mr. Jacob. Yeah, that is correct. Okay, that is correct. The persons on board report that we just told you this language are done about. It's not for the syllable training, not that. Because the persons on board report from which he said this list was clean. It's not tendered for the language training. That is correct.
Yeah.
So it's also correct to say that Initiate PLC did not provide this list. They know nothing about it.
Yeah, it's also correct.
To say that Initiate PLC did not provide this list. They know nothing about it. Yeah. While the Initiate PLC, yes. However, Initials PLC. Also did not deny that the persons in question were not their staff or employees.
Have you seen the response filed by Initial PLC before this honorable tribunal? Have you seen it? Have you looked at it?
See the work.
The
Respondent will reply.
the respondent replied, and all the documents filed by the respondent before this honorable tribunal. Have you seen them?
Not in detail.
He didn't ask you.
Not
He
in
didn't
detail.
ask you about it.
Okay.
Said.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, let me correct myself.
Yes.
Yes, however,
Sorry, my question was, have you seen?
yes,
You have seen.
yes, however, I have not had the time to study the said documents.
Not speak to the content.
Yeah.
This letter and this list was attached to your notice of
That's a
appeal.
bit,
Exhibit DRS 3 was attached to your notice of appeal, specifically to your witness statement on oath, which was filed on the 1st of August 2025.
Hold it again.
hold on.
1st of August 2025.
The assembly.
So the witness position is not specifically different. So we are assuming the dated the 1st of August 2025.
You understand the question?
That is correct.
Yeah.
So, full data. Only time Initiative TLC became aware of this document was after they were served with your witness deposition and notice of appeal.
Sorry.
So it is correct to say that the only time Initiative PLC became aware of this exhibit BIRS 3 was after they had been served with the notice of appeal and the witness deposition.
Yes, however, the staff list
Yeah.
already formed the basis of our assessment. as such. They had ample time to deny the said personnel. If they were not their employees.
You have 5 minutes.
Was the Initiate PLC aware of this letter from Kalizebe International Limited before they were sent that document filed on the 1st of October?
I thought the sentence has already said.
My lord, they were saying they had ample time. I was saying before then, they were aware of this letter and the arrested.
Yes, before.
Because then it's formed, the staff list formed the basis of the assessment. So I was asking if they had sent this letter on the initial bills.
You earlier asked him.
Before then,
You earlier asked him that the respondent became aware of that letter after they received the notice of appeal.
I said yes.
And he said yes.
We'll do that. We'll live with that. We'll live with that. In this letter,
And it's a message.
yeah, the same the arrest, the attached list.
Yeah.
There are no house addresses of the persons on that list. That is correct. However, our focus as a board. However, our focus as a board was on those tax residents. Was on those on personnel tax residents in Bonga.
On the residence of.
On those tax residents in Bonga facility.
Yeah.
Have you ever visited the office? Go by your counsel. Would you be aware if the managing director of Kalizebe Nigeria Limited, David Jacob, has ever visited office of the respondents in or out of Kalizebe Nigeria Limited, Kalizebe International Business Limited?
So it's mentioned something about MD.
Yes, the MD. with Tokewe Jacob, who signed exhibit PIRS3. If you have never visited office of the respondents in Port Harcourt. You don't know.
Bring up this examination to the close. Yeah, exhausted, yeah. We have an access to it.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Or if you want to close, you don't, if you want to, you can close in the next 2 minutes.
I would rather just stop first, but the other questions will flow.
Okay. We'll take the date for completion.
I'll be telling you.
18th, it is the week.
Oh. No, it is fine. That's the next item. Yeah.
What is that conference? That's conference, man.
You week 11 week almost.
Again, I kind of like a section, seriously. So my little.
Movie. Very good.
So this is what the.
It's good that one is it.
Okay, I'm going to this in the second, in the 20. This is how we're doing for and how from it. Yes, it's, yes. It is. It's very much process on meeting. Like by 20th evening. Yes. By consent of authority, this is adjourned to the 18th May 2026 for continuation of the conference. Are you flying for another task conference? I'm Thursday, I'm almost having so my personal flying. No, not. This is. Yes. That's it. That's what? What's happening to IBS associates? It's still no council on the other side.
Yes, but we've started it for conservation. We're taking a date. So this are hearing notice. We're taking a date because we ought to have filed the additional document.
Yeah, the is.
Yes.
Number 3 on the court plate.
We apply that Mr. Omuko will be allowed, not distract.
He's not tired. You can step down. Thank you, sir.
Yes, please.
Okay, are you going back to Port Harcourt too?
Yes.
Today?
Yes.
So you have the APC man around.
No.
Man who is standing or sleeping on the mandate. Which case is that?
New hopes.
DWC. It's for hearing.
Yes.
Not that one.
For that. Number 5 on the clock list with update number TAT. /SLS T1/2025. License state board of the Federal Revenue of Defense on January 46.
Is it going on? Huh?
Yes.
Is it going on?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's going on, sir.
National rights.
The ones actually for. I didn't have a link. This is. This is not the audio. I will check my email. These people, as it's known to the world. When I was about finance, the biggest challenge, yes, actually comes from side. So, all lower play, no. Yeah. What to that?
I don't know.
So you said working for a water campus.
Cooking work, but I don't understand how to see, because there's something that's how to. So I don't see anything that's going to stay in the house. See, if you use that way, I will not take it lightly. That's why I want you to go and pay it.
You know, that's our thing. I don't know.
It's after you get to the office now, no time today. Is that enough?
Office
You sit in the office. If you don't want to go, you let me know that you cannot do it.
After the guy. Go and shut it down. So when you have time to the marks. Okay, this one. Okay.
Yes, you know, when she told me, go meeting. And you could. He will give you my office key, or you will join me go to my office. There's one brown envelope on top of office desk. Let me carry the brown envelope. There should be ATM card. Then you pay for the one of 903. Yeah, thank you. The one you don't finish, you gotta go carry you don't make the payment. No common for office, they go. No, no. Don't care. Don't even feel it. I'm okay.
So that to do this, to draw some, something out of it. Or like the arms. We can check it out this way. You don't want to.